This guy has a pet bee named Honeybun who follows him everywhere.
As he snuck onto
This guy was begging me for the—
What if I told you that your age is a lie? So to find out—
¿Quieres agua?
Hey you, there is a guy giving troleros.
Where?
There?
All the bases are empty. Hey, that's my tralalero.
Sorry, this game is about stealing.
Oh, so we are stealing. You will see.
You will try.
Enemy spotted.
My tralalero. Scammer.
How am I a scammer?
Scammer.
You said this game was about stealing.
A few moments later.
My flamingo. Nuu. I hate you, hacker.
You said that—
Hey you, there is a guy—
What's up, guys?
Who's your perfect match?
These are the craziest singer's favorite drinks. Starting off with Dua Lipa.
Step 1, Diet Coke, then pickle juice, then a couple pickles from my hand, and then some jalapeno sauce, and maybe a couple of jalapenos. Give it a little mix up. That is.
And Gordon Ramsay couldn't resist, so he had to try it.
Dua Lipa, for God's sake, girl! You'll ruin your vocal cords!
Next up, Cardi B.
2 cups of water, 2 limes, a little bit of lemon zest, not too much because I don't want it to be too zesty. Blend for 30 seconds. 30 seconds! We're gonna put that thing right in there. Some ice, a can of condensed milk. It's gonna be creamy. Now we pour that in. Put the whip shots in there. This is the lime flavor, guys. It literally tastes like a Fruity Pebble.
These are the craziest singers.
This biker was riding through the woods when suddenly a Karen tried stopping him and his friend. They stopped for a minute but had no intentions to wait for the cops. That's when the filming biker had a genius idea. He pretended to be deaf and his friend played along perfectly. This is the funniest Karen troll ever. Watch her play the innocent card. But the bikers had enough and silently planned their escape. The filming biker gave his friend a signal to move left and then did this.
We're not deaf!
This biker was—
Take this! Rasengan!
I mean, I love our chances. You know, it's been, Man, guys, keep it on the field.
Take this! Rasengan!
As I was playing Steal a Brain Rot, I saw a girl having the brain rot called Trenostruzzo Turbo 3000, which is normal. But the thing is, I needed the same brain rot for my next rebirth. But then the girl asked me what I was doing in her base. Since I needed the brain rot, I smacked her with my baseball and started to steal the brain rot. While I was about to make my escape, she slapped me. So I decided to use some tricks. I used the cloner machine to enter her base and then used the B-gun to blind her. Perfect, now I can steal. I also put a trap. She was screaming, "No! Haha! Stay here, good girl." As I was making my escape, suddenly a bad boy jumped from the sky and smacked me. Wait, who are you? Are you Mixu? But he kept slapping me. I asked, why are you slapping me? Then Mixu said, stop stealing from my girl. What the heck? But he kept violating me again and again. I said, Mixu, please let me steal. I am your subscriber. But Mixu said, shut up, noob, and he kept bullying me. This is unfair, bro. 2 versus 1. So I used my 200 IQ and changed my skin as Mixu. I entered the girl's base, and the girl said, hi, cutie, you are back. What the hell, man? Then I said that I needed this brain rot for a minute. Okay. The girl said, yes, sure. As I was stealing it, I saw Mixu was focused on something else. That is perfect. And I finally made it to my base. The girl saw the brain rot and questioned me how I got it because she gave that to Mixu. I locked the base and started to bully her. Then I saw Mixu came to my base and said, no, give me my girl back. But it was too late. As I was playing Steal a Brain.
I have 0 people skills, but I have to sell these stickers today or we'll have to shut down my cat's business. After 12 hours of getting rejected.
You want to buy stickers made by a cat?
No, it's okay. I wanted to go home and cry. But finally, we were able to make our first sale. No way! Except the payment didn't go through. So I locked in.
Brandon loves cat.
Yeah? Oh, you're gonna get some?
I'll get some.
You want to see stickers made by a cat?
Oh!
Thank you. Do you like cats?
I know.
Would you be interested in supporting his business?
Yeah, totally.
I have 0
So I would not recommend entering the new roly-poly item because although it may be fun to bounce around and hop out at players, hey buddy, how you doing? There's one major issue, and that's if you find a bug blaster, you can actually one-shot players inside of them. Oh my gosh, see, that's what it does. It one-shots them out of the bug. So I would not recommend entering the new roly-poly item because although it may be fun to bounce around and hop out at players, hey buddy, how you doing? There's one major issue.
Ich bin ein virtueller Ka
Here are 5 different ways you can use a yoga ball on a slip and slide. Number 1, don't. Have you ever seen scooters and trampolines mixed together? Well, let me tell you something. Trustful! No, Bob, no, 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 Bob, no! I'm not ready! Woo! Yeah!
Alright, handstands, you need a kick. No, you gotta kick hard.
Time to see if anything's good in the shop, bro. I really hope there is. Yo, seed shop dude, what's in stock?
Yo, what's up, bro? All right, we have strawberries, carrots, and we also have one loquat seed.
Dude, the loquats? Okay, it's kind of trash, but I guess it's rare. I'll just buy it anyway. All right, man. I guess I'll just take one loquat.
Okay, one loquat seed, that's just gonna be 800,000 shekels.
800K? All right, here you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your business.
Okay, I heard the seed was absolutely garbage, but you know what? It's a seed. I guess we'll plant it anyways right here. Time to see if anything...
Okay, we're going to see what we...
Time to see if...
Okay, we're going to see what we would look like as an anime character. Now, we've already done my name.
Babe, let's do the at least challenge.
How brutal are we going? Like brutally brutal?
Yes.
Okay, but don't get mad at me. I'm about to cook your ass.
Okay, fine. I'll start. At least I have friends.
At least I have kind, loving parents.
At least I'm not a jobless bum.
At least I don't have depression.
At least I don't suck at basketball.
At least my parents didn't abuse me when I was younger.
At least I'm not built like a stick man.
At least I don't have a body count triple my age.
At least I'm not shorter than 6 foot.
At least I'm not 6 foot wide.
At least I didn't get caught sniffing my crush's seat and then got suspended when I was in middle school.
At least I'm not built like Big Mom.
At least my source of income doesn't come from stealing homeless people's tip jars.
At least I didn't have to travel 10 miles for clean water when I was 3 years old.
At least I didn't live in a trailer park with 50 siblings.
At least I don't live in the hood.
At least my dad and uncle aren't the same person.
At least I can swim.
At least I can tolerate spice.
At least I don't have to worry about getting shot by a cop.
At least I don't smell like shit 24/7.
At least I didn't have to wear shackles as part of my outfit.
Okay, babe, that's too far.
At least I didn't get bullied in high school for being built like a raspberry. At least I don't take Ozempic. At least I don't smell like an aquarium down below. At least I can run a mile without having a heart attack. At least my mom didn't 200 pump herself. Hello? Babe, are you there? It's your turn now.
Babe, let's do the at least challenge.
How brutal are we going? Like brutally?
He slips one arm into the left wing, while the right wing is attached by a fishing line, and his other arm stretches straight up into the head. His fingers move the beak as it talks, and his pinky pulls on a hidden string that controls the eyes. To read lines, a script is taped to the inside of the suit and lit by a tiny LED, and a monitor strapped to his waist shows a live feed, letting him watch his performance in real time. He slips one arm.
Excuse me, sir. My son here wanted to politely ask you. Shut up, Dad. I want to light the firework. You want to light it right now? Duh, it looks American made. Yeah, I can't let you light fireworks around other fireworks. I feel like that's pretty obvious. Well, he wants to. Shut up, Dad. Yeah, I want to. I don't care what you want, Lucky Charms. That thing's bigger than you are. I bet it's less of a dud, too. I'm gonna light it. Hey, ow! You can do that? Try to light it again, and I'll put your lights out. That also sounds fun. He's just acting that way because he's a Cancer. Yeah, today's my birthday. Well, it's also gonna be your death day. You don't start acting like a rational human being, all right? I wanna light it on fire! I'm gonna light you on fire. God, I'm gonna strap you to that piece of contraband and light it for you. Is that a free service you guys offer? Where did you learn to parent? I didn't. Hey! You want me to show your dad what independence feels like? Again, is that a real offer? That's how you pay. I've had this job for 1 day and I already want to quit. I'm looking for a babysitter if you're interested. Why would I be interested? PTSD unlocked. I lighted the firework. God bless America.
In today's stream, we're asking girls with orange hair for a feet reveal. Yo, another donation? Thank you, chat.
Why is that guy's username sharp when he isn't sharp at all?
Yo, chat, look at those 2 buns.
Excuse me, what did you just say?
Dude, these are the biggest buns I've ever seen. Yo, chat, look at these 2 buns. Oh my. Dude, look at those buns. Oh my gosh. These are the best buns ever. Crazy. Yo, who just sent a donation?
Loving the stream, James. Tell Ice Spice I would lick her sweat.
Yo, who just donated? Who was that?
Loving the stream, James. But why aren't you wearing your furry tail?
Bro's never seen a bike before.
In today's stream, we're asking girls with orange hair for a feet. Yo, who just donated? Who was that?
Loving the stream, James. But why aren't you wearing your furry tail today?
Dude, I don't wear furry tails, guys. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
In today's stream, we're asking girls with...
Bro's never seen a bike before.
Get out the way. Move to the right, move to the right, move to the right.
Oh, shit.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
You mean call 911?
No.
Bro took critical emotional damage. That was a really close call. That's a real gentleman out there. Bike really said, have a seat.
Thrill of garden stages of life.
Why are you playing a game for babies? Our cousin's mind is of a 7-year-old. Do you ever sleep? Get off my TV! Jimmy, please, let's go home!
I need the prismatic seed. I finally got it.
Alright, that's it. Give me the controller. I guess I'm moving in since he won't leave. Oh my gosh, Jimmy!
I have the best garden.
And the worst addiction! You haven't gotten out of that chair in so long, your legs literally fell off! He's no longer human. He's just a mindless Roblox machine.
What's Roblox?
He doesn't even know what game he's playing anymore. The TV's not even there!
I don't need to see any more to play.
Your mom just died. I'm so sorry.
Nah.
Nothing can stop him. Except this! Why didn't we think of that 10 years ago? He doesn't know what to do about it! He can figure it out!
I've lived a good life!
You grew such a good garden that you ended world hunger. I never should have doubted you.
Carry on my legacy!
No, I'm gonna steal your brain rot.
Thrill of garden stages of life.
This is a limited edition blueberry pie Oreo, and I'm gonna use one to make a penguin. Not just because these Oreos are delicious, but because of the icing that's inside them. It's the perfect blue color for making the penguin's body. But I'm also going to use regular Oreos to make the penguin's pudgy white belly, which I noticed was getting way too warm in my hands, so I stuck everything in a freezer until it was rock hard. That way I could easily attach everything and move on to making the penguin's little webbed feet and flightless wings. And I don't know about you, but this penguin is looking pretty darn cute, but it still needs a head. So let's use some vanilla Oreos to give him a beak and make some eyes. Now this penguin's ready for the great migration. Into my mouth, that is. This is a limited...
Bro, I need your help right now.
What's up?
My girl's about to message you asking if I... message you asking if I cheated on her during the boys' trip. I need you to lie for me, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
But don't make up anything too unrealistic, okay?
Yeah, don't worry. She won't suspect anything.
Okay, thanks, bro.
How many girls did Alex cheat on me with on the trip?
None. He only spoke to 2 girls the whole trip.
2 girls? How could he do that to me? Who were they?
You and his mom. Alex barely even looked at a woman the whole time we were there.
What do you mean barely? That means he must have looked at least one.
Well, there was this one time when we all went to a bar, and Alex ordered a Coke Zero, but the waiter who brought it him was a woman. As soon as she stepped into range, Alex turned into prime Mike Tyson and threw a monster uppercut. Knocked her clean out.
I knew Alex was loyal. I love him so much.
Wait, Alex wasn't done. Once she hit the floor, Alex jumped down and put her in a rear naked choke. Then when he was sure she was no longer breathing, he jumped up on the table and shouted, "Let this be a sign to any other women who want to try hit on me." Some guy shouted back saying, "She was just doing her job, you idiot." And Alex wasn't having any of it. He picked up the unconscious girl and launched her straight at the guy like a rocket.
What the hell? Alex did all that just for me?
Yeah, you should have seen the present he got you as well. 50-carat pure gold chain.
What, really? I can't wait for him to give it me.
But yeah, that's everything that happened.
Okay, thanks for the info.
Bro, I don't know what the f you told her, but it f***ing worked.
I told you I had you. So how are you gonna pay me?
Wait a second. Why is she asking me about a 50-carat pure gold chain? Jack, what did you tell her I was going to get?
You better start putting the...
Bro, I need your help right now.
What's up?
My girl's about to message you asking if I cheated on her during the boys' trip. I need you to lie for me, bro.
Yeah,
An artist has turned the world into a real-life treasure hunt by leaving 3D printed sculptures in famous cities. Each piece comes with a QR code so you can log your discovery and even keep the artwork for yourself. The creations are tucked away in some of the planet's most iconic spots, just waiting for someone to stumble upon them. Do you think you'd be able to track one down? An artist has turned the world into a real-life treasure hunt by leaving 3D printed sculptures in famous An artist has turned the world into a real-life treasure hunt by leaving 3D printed sculptures in famous cities.
Do you know there's a donut that's richer, denser, and doesn't even have a hole? It's called Potchki. This polished donut is stuffed after it's deep fried. Soft, heavy, and dangerously good. Do you know
fried chicken, white rice, macaroni and cheese, a slice of cake, and you know I can't forget about the cold drink.
Start spreading the news. Start spreading the news.
Will you slap me for $100 million?
Hell yeah!
Money talks. Money talks.
Am I a woman? Am I a man? Am I another gender identity? Or do I prefer not to say? I'm a croissant. Am I a woman? Am I a man?
How old do you actually look?
Hop in the music and rock your body right. Oh, God.
Let's see if we can guess the crime from these mugshots, and apparently these are absurd. He's not even looking at the camera, wow, so he must be really shameful then. Probably something about like public indecency, I'd guess. Domestic assault with a McChicken? Let's see if we can guess the crime.
What's weird about pigs is that if you took a regular pig and you let it loose, within 5 or 6 weeks, they start to transform. Like a switch goes off in their brain, their snout elongates, their tusks lengthen, and their fur gets thicker and denser. What's crazy is that they're the same animal. It's all one genus. It's called Suscrapha. What's weird about pigs is that if you took a regular pig and you let it loose, within 5 or 6 weeks, they
This dad accidentally got on the kiss cam with his daughter. They were at a basketball game when suddenly the cameraman made a mistake and pointed the camera at them. But instead of freaking out, he stayed calm and proved exactly why not everyone can be a father. Because he calmly leaned in and kissed his daughter on the side of head just to show how much he loved her. This dad accidentally got on the kiss.
Dude, log cutting is the same as it always is. Like, it never changes. Wait, why didn't he hit in the middle? Wait, he put in Oh my god, that's why the tire's there! Holy f. Dude, this guy's living in 2050! Dude.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but some people need to put their pets down already. Like, I knew someone with an 18-year-old dog that was blind and deaf, so he would just sit there all day doing nothing. But when he would move around, he would just walk straight into the wall. And I saw this happen one time, and the owner could tell that I was concerned, so they were like, oh, don't worry, he does this all the time. You think that makes me feel better? Now I know the dog is deaf, blind, and probably has CTE from banging his head against the wall. Also, he couldn't bark because he had throat cancer, and the doctor had to cut out his vocal cords, which makes it even worse because you know if he could still speak, he would be barking, begging for the owner to put him down. Like, that dog don't want to be here anymore.
Can I show you a glitch in this game? Like, it makes you go flying.
Sure.
Okay, so basically for the glitch, all you have to do, stand in that corner right there. Yeah, and face away from my voice, okay?
So like face the wall?
Yep, perfect. Face the wall. You're gonna have to type in the chat /e dance. On 3, you're gonna want to open the door, okay? And then it should send you flying, I'm pretty sure. Open the door in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, beautiful. Hi, Kyo. I love your hair. No, sweetie, you can't go back in there. Like you already were. Let me ask you a question, Kyo. Are you a good person?
Yeah.
Are you a boy or a girl?
I'm a girl.
This is the difference between the best and the worst prison in the world. First, there's the food. In the world's worst prison, inmates are given just enough food to survive, like raw corn that's sometimes moldy.
What the? Is this bird food?
In the world's best prison, inmates eat fresh vegetables and protein-rich foods like fish balls.
Well, if that's the only difference, I'm going to the world's best prison.
Well, there's another difference, the activities.
What do you mean?
In the world's worst prison, prisoners are forced to work from sunrise to sunset with very little breaks. While the world's best prison, inmates get access to books, play tennis, and even go horseback riding.
Oh, well, if you put it like that, I guess.
And then there's the punishment.
Punishments?
Yeah, in the world's worst prison, punishments can include solitary confinement, torture, and even execution. While in the world's best prison, inmates that misbehave are given therapy and supervised meditation.
Man, this is tough. I know! I'll choose the world's best prison, Norway.
Ooh, the last spot was just taken.
No! This is the difference between the best and the worst prison.
If Burning Bud is actually in stock, I am in love with large, muscular men that have oil on their bodies, and I want to touch them. I want to touch their muscles, their...
So
So today I'm kidnapping this school delivery robot, but before I can capture a clanker, I have to tag it with a tracker. Now during my freshman year of college, I somehow pulled off capturing a robot, bringing it out to the desert, and using that robot to sneak inside of the robot headquarters, which was a horrible idea. I do not recommend. 2 years later, the same old robots that I once was able to capture whenever I wanted have now been replaced with a new model that people are claiming is capture-proof. Well, there's only one way to find out, so let's go get a robot. So that night I dressed up as a bush, and after hours of doing recon and spying on the robots, what I found genuinely scared me. Basically, the robots were just really good now. They had LiDAR, cameras, ultrasonic sensors. Pretty much they could just see everything at all times. It was impossible to sneak up on them, except when they drive under this bridge. The plan was simple. I would capture a robot under the bridge, bring it back to my frat house, and hope that nothing goes wrong. So today I'm kidnapping.
If you dropped an ant off the Empire State Building, you might think it would splat on impact. But as it fell, the air resistance would create a cushion of drag, slowing it down. And since it only weighs a fraction of an ounce, the force pulling it toward the Earth is tiny. Even when it reached its highest possible speed, it would still only fall at a few miles per hour. And its tough shell means it would hit the ground before walking away unharmed. If you dropped an ant off the Empire State Building, you might think it would splat on impact.
Welcome to Heaven, how may I help you? Oh, no. How may I help you? Welcome to Heaven, how may I help you? No, how may I help you? Look at that, it's a people pleaser. Can never be me. Listen, it's okay. You've made it. Just relax. Oh, okay, if that's okay with you. Tato, please show around. Okay, Angel. Did you a people pleaser? You do what everybody tells you to do. If I told you to blow yourself up, would you actually do it? Oh, hey, Tom.
We've been turning all the elements edible, but what about edible air? So I made a sugary mixture that could resemble bubbles. Except this was way more complicated than I was expecting.
I didn't even... It just cracked!
They kept cracking, and they weren't really airy looking. And after multiple attempts at this, I got something, I guess. So I set the bubbles into a glass, then layered whatever I could find to make this more airy. Like edible sparkles, which inevitably exploded.
Oh no! I should have waited!
And some bubble smoke for those final touches. And this actually felt like I was eating air. This one was good. We've been turning all—
This guy was leaving the bathroom when he spotted someone trying to steal his bike. You have to see what happens next. It's wild.
Yo, what you doing, bro?
This yours?
Yeah.
I was checking it out, man.
Who are you?
If you're still using multiple RGB applications to sync your RGB, then you're missing out. Uninstall all of those stock applications and get Signal RGB, which can—
Oh my gosh, who just donated?
Is it weird that I want to see my grandma covered in Vaseline? Mr. Cheeseman donated $5 through Super Chat. Love the stream, dude, but please put the fursuit back on. Canzino96_ donated $2.99 through Super Chat. Hey Kenny, is it just me or do you like putting a whole bottle of peanut butter on your feet then making— Canzino96_ donated $2. Mr. Cheeseman donated $5 through Super Chat. Love the stream, dude, but please put the fursuit back on. Black Beast donated $5 to Super Chat. Tell everybody that I am racist.
These are real ways people escape kidnappers. First, while out one night, a man crept up behind a woman and tried to force her in his car. But instead of panicking, she grabbed her phone and used it to whack him on the head. Police later identified the man because of the scratches on his face, which he said came from the beach. Next, a man who was locked in his room for 20 years. The man had been locked up since he was 11. He tried everything to escape, but nothing worked. Until one day, when he was 32, he started a fire using nothing but hand sanitizer and printer paper. It was genius, and the reason he's alive Subscribe today. And finally, a girl who was kidnapped and dragged through the woods against her will. While her kidnapper wasn't looking, she dropped her shoes to leave a trail, and even pulled out strands of her own hair so police dogs could follow her scent. Once they reached the hideout, she started talking to him, trying to make him like her.
You're really good at survival stuff. Did you build this place?
After gaining his trust, she asked if she could borrow his phone to play a game. Instead, she used it to message her mom. Her mom got the message. Police traced it, and she was rescued that night.
These are real ways people escape.
This is the new Pyomaniac class on 99 Nights in the Forest, and I'll be showing you how OP this new class is. As you can see, it took out the bunny almost instantly, and it dropped cooked food, so I didn't even have to cook it. The flamethrower is definitely the best weapon in the game now, but it's kind of pay to win because it takes 600 diamonds to unlock. You could easily take down the cultist stronghold with this weapon. This is the new Pyomaniac class on 99 Nights in the Forest, and I'll be showing you how OP this.
Alright, almost done building my very cheap house, and... Aw, dang it, I'm missing one block. Let's go, 9 diamonds. If only I had a crafting table. Oh well, I'm just gonna mine this oak log and create one. Alright, make the crafting table, place it down, and finally a diamond block. I don't need the elytra. It's so common, you can find it anywhere, especially in multiplayer. Man, there are no diamonds these days, bro. Anyway, done, I completed the house. Jeez, bro, it's so hard to find diamonds. Alright.
When you take the nozzle out of your car, a few drops of gasoline spill to the ground. Now, it would only be about a few milliliters of gas, but around 37 million cars fill up every day, and most spill just a little as the nozzle comes out. If you collected every drop from every gas station in the US, you'd have around 37,000 gallons. That's enough to drive a car around the entire planet nearly 30 times. When you
turn car obsession into
Watch what happens when Asian mom makes hot pot in the car for the first time.
Beautiful mate, you're asking.
Guys, I know one of you stole my phone. Just give it back. No, I don't have it, I swear. What was that? Isaiah, do you have my phone? Take off the hat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe I just left it in the car. Guys, I know what.
Be careful with my groceries. I made sure to get the most expensive brands. Sure, ma'am. Okay, that's the last of it. Your total is $1,200.92. I'm sorry, how much was my order? $1,200.92. One more time, please. A little louder. $1,200.92. Yes, I know, everyone. It's expensive. But only premium groceries for me and my family. We can afford it. Will you be paying with card or cash? Well, obviously, I'll be using my American Express card. American Express Platinum card. I know. Just pay. Okay, I'll just tap it in the pin pad. Ma'am, orders over $500, you have to insert your card. Ma'am, just insert your card and enter your PIN. My PIN? That's not your card, is it? No, it isn't. You stole it? Yes. A little louder.
Oh, great heavens! This is why soldiers love when it rains, and it's definitely not what you think. When the order comes to go outside, they actually rush towards the downpour. Not to shower. They run straight for the biggest, muddiest puddle and jump. Why? Because suddenly everyone's equally dirty. And what's cleaner than the person who just got covered in fresh mud? Nothing. It's camouflage for your... This is why...
This is the must-have football...
How 99 Nights in the Forest became Roblox's biggest horror game is actually genius. This is Cracky4, and back in 2020, he released Break-In Story, and it quickly gained millions of visits. But after a while, the game completely fell off, and the hype that once made it a huge success was gone. Hoping to recreate the same success, he released Break-In Story 2, but it never lived up to the original, and Cracky4 was left wondering if his best days were behind him. He almost walked away from game development entirely until March of 2025 when he created 99 Nights in the Forest, a genius survival horror game. At first, it struggled to gain players, but Cracky4 kept updating, and slowly the game's player count went up and up until the game went absolutely viral, racking up over 2 billion visits, and that's how 99 Nights in the Forest became Roblox's biggest horror game is actually genius. This is Cracky4, and back in 2020, he released Break-In Story, and
se quiser fuder, tem que vir preparada pra não voltar apaixonada pra cá. Pra não voltar apaixonada pra casa, pra não voltar apaixonada, nada, 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 nada.
No era amor, no era amor.
A novinha se quiser fuder, tem que vir preparada pra não voltar apaixonada pra casa, pra não voltar apaixonada pra casa, pra não voltar apaixonada, nada, nada.
No era amor, no era amor. Eso fue lo que dijiste tú. No era amor.
If you're a small content creator, use this sound to gain at least 100 new subscribers. Don't believe me? Try it yourself.
Here's how I made my first 10,000 Robux selling clothes on Roblox without using Blender or
Na festa do fim de semana.
You ain't a real milkaholic unless you've drank it using this straw, so let's try it.
You ain't a real milkaholic unless you.
Agarini la palini.
Agarini? Pass. You guys know I'm too rich for that.
Las vaquitas saturnitas.
Yeah, we don't even need this either. Come on, these are weak.
Nuclearo dinosauro.
Rainbow Nuclear Dinosauro? We don't need that, guys. Come on, get there, get there, get there. No, no.
Agarini la palini.
Hey, did you get a haircut? No, my hair fell out. Anyway, I'm really hungry. Do you need food? No, I'm just gonna eat some air. Well, you better get cooking because it's getting late. No, really? I thought it was 7 a.m. Hey, did you get a haircut? No, my hair fell out. Anyway, I'm really hungry. Do you need food? No, I'm just gonna eat some air.
This dad woke up to write good morning in the snow so his kids would see it when they wake up. He then retraced his steps so he wouldn't leave any footprints in the snow to ruin it. He even drew a family picture, but he felt like something was missing, so he made a
With the YouTube Music app, you can start a radio station with up to 30 artists. Go ahead, DJ Thumb.
You're watching a toothbrush play Billie Eilish. But did you know there's a YouTube Music app where you can listen to other rare covers of your favorite songs? And of course, the original. Duh. Get YouTube Music Premium.
Final gates to open to a new tomorrow. Moving with the motion, following the light that sets me free.
cried out tears of sorrow.